I do not plan on sleeping with the dog that night. But when every other option disappeared. That is exactly what happened. Vivian was a beautiful young lady who believed strongly in hard work. She was respected in the city of Abia State, because of her good character and kindness. Vivian was loving, friendly, and her smile could light up a room. Everyone in town loved her. She gained admission to study business administration at the University of Nigeria. In her first year, both students and lecturers admired her intelligence and smartness. Some students even paid her to help them with assignments. Vivian's mother was a roadside food vendor. She struggled every day, selling food under the hot sun just to train her daughter in the university. Life was not easy for her, but she believed that once Vivian graduated, everything would change. And it did. Vivian graduated with a first class and was awarded Best Student of the Year. That day, Vivian cried tears of joy. Her mother was overjoyed. Her sacrifices were finally worth it. After graduation, Vivian completed her NYSC program in Abia State. When she returned home, she began searching for a job. 1 year passed. 2 years passed. No job. Every company she visited turned her down. Some gave her hope, only to disappoint her later. Through it all, her mother encouraged her, reminding her that her breakthrough would come. Vivian believed her. One fateful day, she decided to move to Lagos in search of better opportunities. 2 more years passed in Lagos, yet no job came. To survive, Vivian began selling recharge cards by the roadside. Then tragedy struck. One afternoon, her mother called her, crying in pain. She was very sick and needed money for the hospital. Vivian sent all the money she had saved from her small business. That evening, while returning from a supermarket, Vivian ran into her former schoolmate, Chioma. Chioma looked stunning, her skin glowed, her perfume smelled expensive, and everything about her screamed wealth. Vivian could tell Chioma was living the life she once dreamed of. Unable to hold back her tears, Vivian told Chioma everything: her struggles, her job search, her sick mother, and her pain. Chioma held her and said, "Don't worry. Everything will be okay." She gave Vivian 200,000 Nigerian nairas and her phone number. That night, Vivian was happy for the first time in years. She sent money to her mother for drugs and food. Days later, Chioma invited Vivian to her house. The house was massive and beautiful, so polished that Vivian could see her reflection on the walls. "This is your house?" Vivian asked in shock. Chioma smiled. "One of my houses." Vivian's heart burned with desire. "I want to be like you. I want to be rich. I want this life." Chioma laughed softly. "To be like me requires sacrifices. Not everyone can do it." Vivian replied, "I don't want your money. I want to know how you made it." Chioma looked at her deeply. "Go home and think about it. If you still want this life, come back on Friday." On Friday morning, Vivian returned. Chioma asked again, "Are you ready?" "There is no going back." Vivian nodded. "I'm ready for anything." Chioma took her to a powerful native doctor. The man looked at Vivian and asked, "Do you truly want wealth? Do you have the heart for it?" He handed her a folded paper. Vivian's hands trembled as she opened it and began to read. Her face went pale. The condition written on that paper would change her life forever. If she refused, madness and destruction awaited her. If she accepted, riches would come. The condition was, you will sleep with a dog for full day, and if the dog sleep off, the money will come. But if the dog don't sleep off, your lifespan to live on earth will reduced. You need to satisfy the dog, period. Vivian stood frozen, staring at the paper in her hands. Her heart beat loudly in her chest, and her palms were soaked with sweat. She looked up at Chioma, hoping she would laugh and say it was a joke. But Chioma's face was calm. Once you agree, Chioma said quietly, your life will never be the same. Wealth always asks for something in return. Vivian thought of her mother lying weak on a hospital bed. She thought of the years of rejection, the insults, the hunger, the nights she cried herself to sleep. Watch out for what happened next if Vivian agreed on doing the tasks or not. Please subscribe.